Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, and good afternoon to everybody who is watching live this free for all mathematics for grade 9 and 10. Today, the topic of the day is, as you can see, uh, I am explaining today determining the connection between the constant rate of change. Uh, this is simple, just a change between two numbers or two informations which we gather, and then we plot them on a table or we plot them on a graph. But remember, the key topic which we are going through these days is slope intercept form. And end of the day, when we finish these two topics and the relationship between these two numbers, I will explain you that this is how this slope intercept forms created, and we can utilize that slope intercept form to explain this relationship, which is a constant change between the two information or two uh, data which we are going to discuss. So the number we have is, let me explain you the. So if, for example, we are taking an example of the cost of producing a book of photos, which is rupees 50, sorry, dollar 50, plus dollar 5 per book. So the initial start was $50, and then each additional book cost $5. Now, the equation which can explain this is C is equal to 50 plus 5b, which I have mentioned right here, which might be if you are able to see, but that is 50 plus 5b, which explains you that initial cost of the photo book is $50, and then each additional you need will cost you $5 more. This is how we are coming up with this. So now if we calculate these number, for example, for one book, it is going to cost us 50 plus $5, which is $55. If we have to get two books, means the then we have to get additional like 60 plus 5. If we have to get three, then it will become 65 plus 5, 60 plus 5. Then four is 65 plus 5, which becomes 70. So if you see, the difference between each is $5. The moment we increase one book, the $5 additional cost add up onto our number. So by adding one book each time, we are seeing same frequency of same numbers, it keep coming up again. So the difference in each time is coming of $5. So that gives us a constant rate of change. So it's not that first time it's $5, the next time is $10 or $15. The increase with each additional book, the price is constantly changing with $5 incremental change. So this is how we can explain this information on our table. But let's say now we are utilizing the same number or same data, and we wanted to explain in a graphical form. How we are going to explain in the graphical form is, if you see right here, I have drawn the number of books in the format of 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the books, and on this vertical y-axis, I have 50 books, 60, 70, and 80. In between, we can plot if we like 65 or 75, but we can just imagine that there would be 65, 75 numbers if we need. The cost is in dollars. Now, the first time we were seeing is for one, it will become 55. So I use this one, and let's say if I have to draw this, if I go all the way this, and then between 55 is all this. So this is my point of the first on the graph. Now the next is two. For the two, the cost will be 60. So let's say if I have to draw this two, and if I come all the way here, and if I go all the way here, this is my second plot, which is I was able to draw on a graph. Let's say go with three. So for three books, if I go and draw this, I am coming up to this number, and this is my 65 number. So if now you notice that these black shaded areas are showing you the frequency of change. Now frequency of change is similar. You see the same size of the graph is coming up with each additional segment. So now we are explaining the same thing, the connection between the constant rate of change. On this side, you are seeing we are increasing book by one, and the numbers cost is increasing, but the difference of the cost is just same $5 with each. And this is how on the graphical format, by the number of change in the books, the number of change in the dollar amount is coming up the same increase. So this is how we can explain the information or the data or the numbers which we are getting between the rates of change, and how we are connecting these two numbers, and we are seeing that the rate of change is same and constant. Now if we have to explain these two information in the y slope intercept form, remember we are these days studying the straight lines and points on the straight lines. We have discussed slope. We have discussed how we can increasing slope and decreasing slope, their angles are going up, angles are going down. We have already discussed those. And today the topic was the rate. And now in this format, as we see both cases, the rate of change is constant. So this is why the equation we made was in the y-intercept form. We can make this format of the equation as c is equal to phi b plus 50. Now phi b plus 50, b is going to be the change. The moment we wanted to get one book, two book, three book, four book, five, we can keep changing these numbers, and our cost will be coming up. From getting those costs, again, we will find out that our rate of change is constant, and rate of change will be $5. Each time we add a book, $5 added. Each time we add another book, $5 added. So this is the main objective of today's lesson, was how we can determine the relationship or connection between the constant rate of change. And there are different ways. I have drawn a table where I calculated the numbers mathematically. I have drawn this graph where I plotted these numbers, and I showed these shaded black areas, constant change. Rate of change is again 5. And the third format was to write down the same rate of change in the format of slope y-intercept form. And this is our slope y-intercept form. And we know the standard form of slope y-intercept form we studied was like this. Remember, y is equal to mx plus c. That was our standard y-intercept slope form. And this is exactly in the same format we derived from analyzing these two information. I hope that it was convenient. It was easy for all of the viewers who are trying to understand the difference, or how to make a connection between the constant rate of change by table, graph, or slope intercept form. These were the three different areas or ways of building up the relationship between the constant rate of change. I hope it was easy. And if still you have any questions, do not hesitate. Please share these videos with your family, friends, or all those students who are interested in learning free mathematics, free for all, grade 9 and 10. And looking forward to see you next Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday, and do not hesitate calling me at 416-571-1163, or sending me a message through Messenger or WhatsApp if you still have any challenge, any question regarding mathematics. And I'll be more than happy to help you out in solving these assignments and solving these troubles. Question objective. My objective is to help students to get more stronger and stronger in their skills of mathematics knowledge. Thanks, and enjoy your Sunday. Have yourself a wonderful day.